Hi everyone, this is France from Wild Voice. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Today we are going to discuss sliding intervals. So this is a part of working on your larynx specifically. When I work with intervals, I like to build up. So starting working in thirds, then in fifths, and then in octaves. So for the ones of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you think of a scale, or let's take a major scale because I usually work with major scales, there are 7 notes and then the 8th note is the octave. So it's the first one repeated an octave higher. Okay, so the most common one, the easiest one, is the key of C because it's got no black notes, no sharps and flats. Black notes in terms of the piano. So you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then your octave is the C. Okay, so if you're going to go up a third, you're going from C to E. If you're going to do fifth, you're going to go from C to G. So C, D, E, F, G. If you are going up the 8th, you're going C to C. So we are going to practice together today the 3rd, the 5th, and the octave. Before we do this, the whole point of this exercise is to teach our brain that we don't have to reach up to sing higher. I think I'm going to dedicate a whole video on this, but for now, just listen to me and trust me that your vocal cords just need to lengthen as they go higher. Okay, the concept of going high is something that doesn't necessarily have any anatomical truth. That makes sense. Okay, so your vocal cords as you sing higher needs to reach forward. So the exercise is, as you do the slide, I want you to put your fingers here. I did it, you want sort of 3 fingers. So this is where my larynx is in neutral position. If it goes down and I yawn, it's going down, it's here. You can actually see it. Oh, and it goes back here neutral. And if I let it go high, it goes here. Okay, so that's the 3 positions of my larynx. So as I do my exercise, I want my larynx to be either here or here. And when I reach for the higher note, I don't want to allow it to go anywhere higher than past these fingers. Okay, so I want it to stay in neutral position. So as I do my interval, la, no movement here, okay? Dum, da, okay, that's my 3rd. Oh, when, say, oh, when the saints, your 3rd. Na, okay, so you can do hum or la, the sound really doesn't matter. La, I can feel it here, la, la. There's a really good light there. You can really see it's not moving. La, because in my head I'm teaching it to go forward. La. Okay. If I let it go up, it would do this. La. I cannot exaggerate because otherwise I don't know how to do it. La. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen. So it looks like I'm looking down, but that's better. La. It's really obvious, but anyway, if you see movement, it's not good. So I'm gonna do it the right way again. La. 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 That was perfect. Okay, so you might feel like little niggles, little movements. It doesn't matter. It's just you have to keep trying, even if it's not perfect. You keep trying. La. Perfect. Now we can move up a semitone. So we're in thirds at the moment. La. 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 So you don't want to see any engagement of muscles, as little activity as possible. La. It's not a chest voice exercise, so whenever you feel like you want to go in head voice, you can. It's really just larynx exercise. I want no breathiness, ideally, but really what we're working on is the position of the larynx with that exercise, okay? So don't worry too much about everything else. La, la. Slow it down if it becomes difficult. La, la. That's a vein, that's interesting. Okay, so this is not a muscle for some reason, it's just my vein. I think as I'm putting the pressure, because there is a pressure building up when you do the vocal cords, you're putting the pressure of the vocal cords together, and the air pressure underneath, which is the support, must do something to my little vein here. But it's not a muscle. La. Makes me laugh now, that thing. I never noticed it. I can't help it, sorry. La. Remember all your breathing support, that should all be in place, so go back to our breathing exercises. La. Little muscle activity there. La. Keep your fingers there if it helps. La. I just took them off so you can see. La. La. Well done. So that's your third. Then we are going to practice the fifth. Very good. Keep looking in the mirror ideally. This is a great light, so if you can actually have a side light, you can really see what's going on. Actually, I might do this. La. So we're starting around here. La. So I just have a tuner. I don't have a keyboard with me. Keyboard is on the other side of the room. La. So perfect fifth. That's it. La la. Da 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 da. So higher jump. So slide all the way to it very slowly. Don't do a jump when you're learning. When you're learning, stay where you are. Anchor your larynx where it is. Engage those lower muscles that will keep it down. And slide to the notes. So mentally, that's where you need to change. If you imagine sliding up and down, your larynx probably is going to follow you. You need to teach mentally to reach for a high note forward. A high note doesn't exist. It's a further note. So my slide is like a trombone. It goes forward. So la. I don't do that. I go la. And instantly, my larynx will behave differently. La. So it can wobble, it can sort of find it hard, and it doesn't matter. It's really not about what it sounds like. We don't care right now. It's all about, am I going through the right process in my head? Am I trying to go through the right process? Because you might be trying and not quite managing yet, but you are trying. You know what is the right process, and you keep trying to follow the right process. And the process here is reaching forward with your vocal cords, imagining that that higher note is forward, that my fifth interval is over there. So my third interval was here, my fifth is there, and when we go for the octave, it's going to be all the way up there. Okay, so let's practice together. La, la, la. Try to come back slowly as well. Don't rush the way back. Sometimes the way back is harder. La, la, try not to frown. La, no tension in the jaw. La, 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 la. That's it. Well done. Whew. Let's go straight to the octave. La. It's much harder. La. La. Lovely, excellent, good job. So you see, I was doing it with tuner, sorry. So it doesn't have to be exactly on the A, like on the pitch, as long as you're kind of doing an interval octave, an octave interval. It's all that matters. It's all about just reaching further, okay? So feel free to do it in your own time. The slower, the better. It's like Pilates. The more you go slow, the harder it is, because you have to really be in control. And anytime you're not in control will show. So you might feel to get that really smooth, like elastic going on. it will take time, you know, it might be a bit jarring at times and stuff, but it doesn't matter. And I did it purposely, not really warmed up, so I wanted to really hear that I was going into a head voice transition and that my head voice is not really warmed up. You could hear it was breaking a bit, it was a bit breathy. It's not perfect, but it really doesn't matter for this exercise, okay? It's all about, is my larynx moving or not? And it wasn't. So that's the best way I can practice this exercise. I hope this answers all your questions. I hope you understand how to practice this exercise. Feel free to use this video to watch it over and over again to practice with me to make sure you're doing it the right way for the first couple of weeks, and then you can go off on your own. If you have any questions, ask me, write it in the comments, whichever. I'd be happy to answer. As I said, I will probably do a video soon about just that sort of forward extension of the larynx instead of going up. So whenever that one is up, I will pin it somewhere in this video. Enjoy, have a good day, bye!